Thanks for joining me with another episode of Delve Deeper. We're looking at teaching number 15 in our study of First Peter. Jesus said that the one that he called the Father chose him to preach the good news of God's salvation to the poor and to announce pardon for those who are imprisoned by sin and recovery of sight for the spiritually blind and bringing healing to the burdened and battered and the oppressed. Jesus said that he came to seek and to save the lost. And by the things that he said and the things that he did, Jesus glorified the Father, revealing to the world God's character, God's nature, and God's desire that everyone be reconciled to him. Now, as a slave to Christ, as his brother or sister, as his friend, you are to continue to carry out Jesus's mission in a hostile world. When you first bent your knee to the lordship of Jesus, you were endowed by the Holy Spirit with spiritual gifts to serve. Now, those spiritual gifts are like kingdom God descriptions that enable you to carry out Jesus's mission, to make his mission your mission. You pass on what God has given you by using those spiritual gifts. And like Jesus, you're going to use your gifts in a hostile world. And that influence, though, has the power to change lives. Now, the problems and the frustrations and the setbacks and the hostilities, the unjust suffering are the difficult places that you're to use your gifts. That there are some very unwanted assignments, and you may be dealing with one right now, maybe in one right now. Things are difficult and moving quickly to the impossible, but don't worry. God has you right where you can do the most good for the kingdom. You're a family slave, and you've been assigned a duty, a task, and that task may change over time, but yet regardless, you are empowered to continue to return good for evil as you carry out your responsibilities. My friend, you have a mission. You have a method for carrying out that mission, and you have the power to complete that mission. Trust God, stay on mission, use your gifts, and glorify God.